The universe is sending a message, and if you're seeing this, it's not by accident. A rare full moon is rising, bringing a powerful energetic shift that could change everything in the next 24 hours. If you've been feeling restless, drained, or on edge, this full moon is the reason. It's shaking up relationships, careers, and even your spiritual path. Old cycles will break, hidden energies will rise, and anything misaligned with your highest path will start collapsing. But here's the most critical part. You must know how to navigate this. Ignoring this energy could leave you overwhelmed, confused, or stuck in past patterns. This full moon is not just an event, it's an opportunity. If you know how to harness its power, you can transform your reality in ways you never imagined. If you're already feeling this shift, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to stay aligned. Stay with me until the end. By the time the moon sets, the window will be closing. Are you ready? Before we dive deeper into this powerful full moon portal, I want you to take a moment for yourself. Drop an affirmation in the comments below, something that speaks to the transformation you're ready to embrace. Let's begin. How this full moon is altering your reality. The energy of this full moon is bending reality in ways that cannot be ignored. If you've been feeling like something is slightly off, as if the world around you isn't functioning quite the same way, you're not imagining it. The very fabric of existence is shifting, and those who are sensitive to energy are experiencing this firsthand. One of the most noticeable effects is a sensation that reality itself is glitching. You may find yourself experiencing déjà vu more often, sensing that you've already lived a moment before it even happens. Time may feel strange, either dragging on endlessly or passing by in an instant, with entire hours slipping away unnoticed. Some are encountering the Mandela effect, where memories no longer match the present reality, as if the timeline itself is rewriting. These distortions are a direct result of the energetic pull of the full moon, which is creating a ripple effect across multiple dimensions. The body, being a receiver of energy, is also responding in ways that feel unfamiliar. You may suddenly feel tingling sensations across your skin, like an unseen force is moving through you. Some describe it as waves of energy rolling through their body, making their fingers, toes, or even the back of their neck buzz with an electric charge. These sensations can also come in the form of spontaneous chills, where the body momentarily shivers, even in warm conditions. This is the body's way of adjusting to the heightened frequency of the full moon, much like a radio tuning itself to a stronger signal. Those experiencing these vibrations are aligning with the shifting energy, preparing for an internal upgrade. Another strange but common effect of this energy shift is an increased sensitivity to colors and sounds. The world may appear brighter, sharper, or more vivid, as if someone has turned up the contrast on reality. Colors that once seemed dull may now seem rich and alive. The rustling of leaves, the ticking of a clock, or the hum of a distant engine might suddenly become noticeable, almost amplified. Some even report hearing subtle frequencies, a soft ringing or buzzing in their ears, as if tuning in to a hidden broadcast of the universe. This heightened perception is a sign that your awareness is expanding, allowing you to pick up on details that were previously overlooked. It is not an illusion. It is a deeper level of connection with the energy that surrounds you. Another undeniable shift is the sudden and overwhelming appearance of synchronicities. Numbers like 1111, 222, or 444 might start showing up in impossible ways, on clocks, license plates, receipts, or addresses. Symbols and patterns may begin to repeat in dreams and waking life, as if reality is speaking directly to you. These synchronicities are not coincidences, they are signs that your consciousness is tuning into a larger cosmic rhythm. The universe communicates through patterns, and during this full moon, the message is becoming clearer than ever. Many are also experiencing an intense sensation at the crown chakra, the top of the head. A pulsing, tingling, or gentle pressure may be felt, like an invisible hand touching this area. This is a direct result of energy moving through the body, opening channels to higher consciousness. It's as if an unseen gateway is unlocking, allowing new wisdom and insights to flow in. This sensation is often accompanied by sudden realizations, bursts of inspiration, or a deep inner knowing that something bigger is unfolding. Those who experience this are being activated, attuned to a greater awareness beyond the physical realm. The full moon is not just illuminating the sky, it is illuminating the very essence of your being. Unseen forces at play during this full moon. The energy surrounding this full moon is more than just an atmospheric shift. It is a powerful force interacting with the unseen layers of reality. One of the most profound effects is the activation of Earth's crystalline grid. This invisible web of energy runs through the planet, connecting ley lines, sacred sites, and power points where energy flows more intensely. When the full moon reaches its peak, these energy channels become amplified, creating an invisible current that we can feel but not always explain. Some may notice a stronger pull to certain locations, feeling a deep resonance with ancient sites or untouched natural landscapes. Walking on the earth might feel different, as if the land itself is humming beneath your feet. Sensitives may experience surges of energy when near sacred spaces, sensing an invisible pulse running through the environment. These shifts indicate that the earth is awakening alongside us, aligning its energy with the cosmic forces that are now at play. At the same time, many are experiencing the sudden emergence of ancient soul memories. These are not ordinary memories of childhood or past events. Rather, they are impressions, flashes of insight, and deep emotions tied to something far older than this lifetime. Some may feel a strong connection to civilizations they have never studied, recalling symbols, languages, or places they have never physically visited. There may be an unexplained familiarity with ancient knowledge, as if it has been lying dormant, waiting for this precise moment to resurface. These memories are woven into the very fabric of our being, encoded within our soul's journey across time. The full moon is acting as a key, unlocking doors that were previously sealed, allowing forgotten wisdom to rise once more. Another powerful shift is happening in the realm of dreams. Dreams no longer feel like distant fragmented images, but rather immersive experiences that feel just as real as waking life. Many are finding themselves transported to unfamiliar places, meeting people they do not know, yet feel deeply connected to. Some experience full conversations, detailed scenarios, or even the sensation of touch, temperature, and emotion within their dreams. It is as if the dream world is no longer separate from reality, but instead another dimension we are actively living in. Waking up after such dreams can leave a lingering sense of having been somewhere else, as though part of the soul momentarily traveled beyond the physical plane. These experiences are not mere coincidences. They are reflections of the thinning veil between dimensions, allowing glimpses into parallel realities and past or future timelines. The body, too, is reacting to these energetic forces in extreme ways. Some may feel an overwhelming fatigue, as if weighed down by an invisible force, while others experience an inexplicable surge of energy, unable to rest or relax. The planetary alignments during this full moon are shifting energetic flows, causing sudden changes in the body's rhythm. Those experiencing fatigue may feel like gravity itself has become heavier, pulling them down into deep exhaustion without reason. Others may feel an electric charge running through their system, creating an almost restless energy that refuses to subside. These fluctuations are the body's way of adjusting to the intensity of the incoming cosmic waves, adapting to a new energetic environment. Perhaps the most unexplainable sensation is the way the moon's magnetic field seems to pull on the body. Some moments may feel as though the body is lighter, almost floating, while at other times there is an undeniable heaviness, as if gravity has intensified. This sensation is not random. The moon exerts a tangible force on all living things, not just the ocean's tides, but also the very water within our own bodies. Sensitive individuals may feel their posture subtly shift, as though an unseen force is adjusting their balance. Some report sensations of pressure in different parts of their body, as if the lunar energy is pressing against them, altering their physical alignment. This full moon is not just something to observe. It is something to feel, something that interacts with the deepest layers of existence, reshaping both body and mind in ways that cannot be ignored. The hidden disruptions. This full moon is causing the energy of this full moon is stirring up disruptions that many would dismiss as coincidences, yet they are far from ordinary. One of the most unsettling effects is the noticeable increase in paranormal activity. Shadows seem to move in the corner of your vision, only to disappear when you turn your head. Unexplained whispers or distant voices might be heard, even when no one is around. Some may wake up in the middle of the night, feeling watched, as if unseen presences are lingering nearby. Objects may shift from their usual places without explanation. Doors may creak open on their own, and a lingering chill might settle in certain rooms. This is not a figment of the imagination. It is the thinning of the veil between worlds, allowing energies from beyond to interact with our reality more easily. The moon's heightened electromagnetic pull amplifies these disturbances, making spirits, residual energies, and even thought forms more active than usual. At the same time, strange disruptions are occurring in the digital world. Social media platforms may experience sudden outages, messages may fail to send, and notifications might appear out of order or not at all. Video calls can lag or distort voices in eerie ways, as if an unseen force is interfering. Some may notice their posts mysteriously disappearing or being delayed without reason. The full moon's intense energy is known to affect frequency-based systems, and since our entire digital infrastructure relies on electromagnetic signals, these disturbances are a direct reflection of the cosmic turbulence in play. Devices that typically function smoothly may suddenly feel sluggish, as if the energy around them is distorting their operation. Those who rely on technology for communication may find themselves frustrated by these unexpected malfunctions, sensing an unseen interference disrupting their connections. Beyond digital disturbances, even physical electrical systems are acting erratically. Lights flicker without a power surge, screens freeze unexpectedly, and electronic devices overheat or drain their batteries at an unusual rate. Sensitive individuals may feel an electric charge in the air, as if something unseen is pulsing through their environment. The body itself may react to this shift. Some may experience static shocks more frequently, while others may find their energy levels swinging unpredictably. This is due to the increased flow of cosmic energy interacting with Earth's electromagnetic field, which in turn affects everything electrical, including the energy currents running through our own bodies. The full moon is like an amplifier, increasing the charge within the atmosphere and making everyday electronic disruptions more noticeable and frequent. One of the most intense but overlooked effects of this full moon is the way emotions are being projected outward. People are unknowingly releasing their inner turmoil, sending waves of frustration, sadness, or anxiety into the energy field around them. If someone near you is harboring resentment or stress, you may suddenly feel overwhelmed by emotions that are not even yours. This can lead to unexpected mood swings, moments of irritation without a clear cause, or a sudden need to withdraw from social interactions. Those who are naturally empathetic may feel exhausted by the weight of others' emotions pressing into their space. Arguments and misunderstandings may escalate quickly as suppressed emotions surface uncontrollably. It is as if the lunar energy is pulling hidden struggles out into the open, forcing people to confront feelings they have ignored for too long. Another unexpected shift comes in the form of appetite changes. Foods that once brought comfort may suddenly seem unappealing, while unusual cravings emerge without explanation. Some may feel a strong aversion to processed or heavy foods, sensing that their body is rejecting anything that lowers their vibration. Others may find themselves drawn to foods they never considered before, almost as if their body is instinctively adjusting to the new energy frequencies. It is not just about taste. It is about how food interacts with the shifting energies within. The full moon is like a reset button, and the body is recalibrating its needs, responding to energetic fluctuations by guiding people toward different nutritional sources. Some may feel a sudden loss of appetite altogether, as if their body is running on a different kind of fuel during this heightened energetic period. All of these disruptions, though seemingly unrelated, are interconnected. The full moon is not just a beautiful sight in the sky, it is a force that affects the unseen layers of reality, triggering shifts in both the physical and energetic worlds. What may seem like random glitches, disturbances, or cravings are actually reflections of a much larger transformation taking place beneath the surface. The challenge is recognizing these signs for what they truly are, evidence of an energy shift that is rewriting the patterns of reality in ways both subtle and undeniable. How to break free from old cycles during this full moon. Breaking free from old cycles requires conscious effort, and this full moon offers the perfect opportunity to detach from what no longer serves you. One of the most effective ways to begin this process is by removing energetic attachments. Every interaction, every relationship, and even certain memories leave behind energetic cords that tether you to people, places, and experiences, some of which drain you without you realizing it. These cords act like invisible threads that hold on to old energy, keeping past wounds and toxic connections alive. To truly move forward, these ties must be cut. A simple but powerful way to do this is through visualization. Imagine yourself surrounded by a golden light, and then see yourself cutting these cords with a bright, sharp beam. Some prefer using physical gestures, such as brushing their hands down their arms or shaking off stagnant energy. Burning sage or using salt baths can also help cleanse lingering energetic debris. The goal is to free yourself from the weight of the past so that you can step fully into the present without carrying old attachments that drain your spirit. A deeply personal yet transformative practice is writing a letter to your past self. This isn't just about reflecting on where you've been. It's about making peace with those earlier versions of yourself. There are parts of you that were once needed for survival, but are no longer necessary. Maybe you clung to certain fears, habits, or beliefs that protected you at one time, but are now preventing you from growing. Writing to your past self allows you to acknowledge those experiences, express gratitude for the lessons, and then release them. Address the version of you that needed healing, the one who made mistakes, or the one who didn't yet know their worth. Let them know it's okay to let go. This practice is not about regret, it's about liberation. Some choose to burn the letter afterward, symbolizing the release, while others keep it as a reminder of how far they've come. Either way, the act of writing allows you to put closure on old cycles, making space for new growth. Nature is one of the most powerful allies in breaking free from old patterns. The elements, wind, rain, fire, and earth, each hold their own unique cleansing energy. When you allow these forces to interact with you, they help strip away energetic buildup. Standing in the wind, for example, can feel like it's sweeping away lingering thoughts and attachments. Rain has a purifying effect, washing away emotional weight and leaving behind clarity. Fire is transformative. Even something as simple as lighting a candle with intention can create a sense of renewal. Walking barefoot on the earth grounds you, reconnecting you to the present moment and stabilizing your energy. The more you expose yourself to these elements with awareness, the more you allow nature to assist in your energetic reset. The modern world is filled with constant noise, news, social media, advertisements, and distractions that pull you in 1,000 directions at once. One of the most effective ways to break free from old cycles is by silencing external noise completely. This doesn't mean just putting your phone on silent for a few hours. It means intentionally disconnecting from anything that disrupts your mental clarity. Avoid reading the news, scrolling through social media, or engaging in conversations that bring negativity into your space. External noise keeps you trapped in the same patterns by bombarding your mind with endless stimuli. When you step away, even for a short period, your inner voice becomes clearer. Thoughts that have been buried under distractions begin to surface, and you gain insight into what truly needs to shift in your life. Silence is not empty. It is full of answers waiting to be heard. Finally, resetting your digital footprint is an often overlooked but powerful step in breaking free from past cycles. Everything you have ever posted, saved, or shared holds energy. Old photos, emails, and messages serve as digital reminders of past identities, relationships, and mindsets. Many people unknowingly keep themselves tied to old versions of themselves by holding on to these digital fragments. Going through your phone and deleting outdated messages, clearing old emails, and removing photos that no longer reflect who you are can be an incredibly freeing act. It's not about erasing memories, but about removing unnecessary energetic anchors that keep you stuck. The same goes for unfollowing accounts that no longer resonate with your current energy. Every digital reset creates space for a new version of you to emerge. Each of these actions, though seemingly simple, holds profound power in helping you break free from cycles that no longer serve you. By consciously cutting energetic ties, acknowledging and releasing past versions of yourself, connecting with nature, removing external distractions, and cleansing your digital space, you allow the full moon's energy to work with you rather than against you. Transformation is not always about adding new things to your life. It's often about letting go of what is no longer aligned. Signs you're entering a higher consciousness state. A shift into higher consciousness is not just a mental change, it is a transformation that alters how you experience reality itself. One of the most profound signs of this transition is feeling a stronger connection to the universe. The need for external validation fades, replaced by a deep inner knowing. Questions that once created doubt now seem irrelevant because you no longer require proof. You simply understand. The universe no longer feels like something distant or separate from you. Instead, you begin to recognize that you are part of its fabric. This connection manifests in subtle ways, such as an increased sense of intuition, a deep feeling of trust in the unfolding of life, and a knowing that everything is working in alignment with a greater purpose. There is a sense of surrender, not as a loss of control, but as an understanding that control was never needed in the first place. Another clear indication of this shift is the way numbers and symbols begin to communicate with you. Sequences like 1111, 333, or 777 appear so frequently that it no longer feels like coincidence. It feels intentional. But beyond just noticing these numbers, you begin to understand their meaning. It's as if the universe is speaking in a secret code, and suddenly, you have the key to decipher it. Messages appear in unexpected places. A word on a billboard, a song lyric that answers your thoughts, or a dream that unfolds like a prophecy. It is not about superstition. It is about perception. You start recognizing the intricate patterns of life, understanding that nothing is random. Every number, every symbol, every synchronicity is part of a grander design, guiding you toward deeper awareness. As your consciousness rises, something extraordinary happens. You feel disconnected from collective fear. While the world may be filled with chaos, panic, and uncertainty, you no longer absorb it as your own. News headlines designed to instill fear lose their grip on you. The opinions of others, which once carried weight, no longer dictate your emotions. You witness the storms of the world without being pulled into them. This is not about ignorance or avoidance. It is about sovereignty over your own mind. You recognize that fear is a program, a tool used to keep people trapped in lower states of consciousness. But you have stepped beyond it. Instead of reacting to fear-based narratives, you find yourself grounded in peace. Challenges arise, but rather than feeling consumed by them, you see them as opportunities for growth. This shift creates an unshakable inner calm, allowing you to navigate life with clarity and confidence. Another profound realization is that the idea of luck becomes irrelevant. Where once you might have believed in randomness, good fortune or misfortune, you now understand that everything operates on energy, frequency, and alignment. Luck is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. You begin to see that when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in harmony, life flows effortlessly. Manifestation becomes second nature because you realize that reality mirrors your inner state. Opportunities arise not because of chance, but because your energy aligns with them. This understanding shifts the way you move through the world. Instead of hoping for luck, you focus on maintaining your vibration, knowing that what you radiate is what you attract. Perhaps the most profound sign of entering higher consciousness is the realization that your physical body is merely an avatar. You begin to experience yourself beyond flesh and bone, understanding that your consciousness is not confined to this form. The body becomes a vessel, a temporary interface through which you interact with this reality. This awareness changes your relationship with physical existence. Pain, illness, and fatigue are no longer seen as random discomforts, but as messages, indicators of misalignment between your energy and your actions. You may notice that when your thoughts are heavy, your body feels sluggish, and when you are in flow, your body feels light and energized. This awareness deepens your connection to yourself, allowing you to listen to your body with newfound wisdom. You recognize that while your body is part of this experience, your true essence is something far greater, something infinite. Each of these signs reflects a fundamental shift in perception. The journey into higher consciousness is not about gaining something new, but about removing the illusions that once clouded your understanding. As external validation loses importance, as symbols reveal hidden truths, as fear fades into irrelevance, as luck is replaced by energetic alignment, and as the body is seen as a vessel rather than the self, you step fully into a new way of being. This transformation is not just an evolution of thought, it is an awakening to the true nature of reality. The unexpected shifts in relationships under this full moon. During this full moon, relationships undergo subtle yet powerful shifts that may feel confusing at first. One of the most noticeable changes is the occurrence of silent separations. Unlike dramatic arguments or obvious conflicts, people begin drifting apart naturally, almost as if an invisible force is creating space between them. Conversations that once flowed effortlessly now feel forced. Invitations to meet up slowly decrease, and messages remain unanswered for longer periods. There is no anger, no betrayal, just a quiet realization that the connection has served its purpose. It is as if the universe is gently untangling ties that no longer align with your path. This can feel unsettling, especially when the people fading away were once significant in your life. However, there is a deeper wisdom at play. The full moon's energy reveals where connections have become stagnant, allowing them to dissolve without unnecessary pain or conflict. At the same time, telepathic bonds between certain individuals begin to strengthen. You might suddenly think of someone moments before they message you. Without any spoken words, you can sense what a loved one is feeling, even if they are miles away. These unspoken connections become more pronounced, making it clear that communication exists beyond physical words. It is not unusual to have dreams about someone, only to wake up and find they were thinking about you at the same time. This heightened awareness is a sign that relationships are shifting from surface-level interactions to deeper, more intuitive connections. It is as if the full moon is stripping away the noise, allowing you to perceive others at their core. You may find yourself naturally gravitating toward those who match your energetic frequency, while shallow or inauthentic relationships fall away. Another unexpected shift is the sudden appearance of new mentors or soul guides. Just when you least expect it, you cross paths with someone who offers the exact wisdom you need. These guides can come in many forms: a teacher, a stranger with a profound message, or even a book that speaks directly to your soul. Encounters that seem random hold deeper significance, as if the universe is placing these individuals in your life for a reason. Conversations with them feel different, more profound, more aligned, more revealing. These guides may not stay forever, but their presence acts as a catalyst, pushing you toward the next stage of your journey. It is as if unseen forces are orchestrating these meetings, ensuring that you receive the guidance you are ready for. As these new energies enter, old friendships can start to feel foreign. People who once felt like family may now seem unfamiliar, almost as if they have become different people overnight. The shift is not always due to external changes. Rather, it is an internal transformation. When your consciousness expands, you begin to see the world differently, and that includes your relationships. Conversations that once excited you may now feel meaningless. Shared interests that bonded you together might no longer hold the same appeal. This realization can be bittersweet. While there is gratitude for the memories shared, there is also an understanding that some connections are meant to evolve. The full moon's energy acts like a mirror, revealing whether a friendship is growing with you or holding you back. Perhaps the most dramatic shift happens in romantic energy. Feelings of attraction that once burned brightly may suddenly dim, while unexpected connections spark to life. This full moon exposes hidden truths in relationships, making it impossible to ignore what is no longer aligned. Some may experience an unexplainable loss of interest in a partner, not due to any specific issue, but because the energetic bond has changed. Others may find themselves unexpectedly drawn to someone new, feeling a magnetic pull that defies logic. This shift is not about seeking excitement or abandoning commitments. It is about recognizing where true resonance exists. The moon's energy removes illusions, allowing you to see relationships for what they truly are, not just what you wish them to be. These transformations can be unsettling, but they are necessary for growth. The full moon acts as a cosmic filter, removing what no longer serves you and strengthening the connections that are meant to stay. Silent separations create space for new alignments. Telepathic bonds deepen, soul guides appear, old friendships shift, and romantic dynamics evolve, all orchestrated by unseen forces guiding you toward a higher path. What this full moon reveals about your next phase. This full moon is acting as a cosmic signal, revealing the hidden road signs toward your next phase. One of the most undeniable signs is the feeling of being pulled toward a new physical location. You may suddenly feel restless in your current environment, as if the walls around you no longer fit the person you are becoming. It is not just a fleeting desire for change, it is a deep inner knowing that you are meant to be somewhere else. This could manifest as a strong urge to move to a different city, state, or even country. For some, it may be a temporary shift, such as an unexpected trip or an invitation to visit a place you have never considered before. The universe may place clues in your path, random conversations about a certain destination, recurring dreams of a specific location, or an unshakable gut feeling telling you it is time to go. This pull is not about escape, it is about alignment. When your energy evolves, your surroundings must evolve too. Another revelation this full moon brings is the sudden arrival of money or resources that support your next path. Perhaps an old debt is repaid, an unexpected bonus appears, or a new opportunity opens up that was previously out of reach. This shift is not just about finances, it is about the energy of abundance flowing in a new direction. Sometimes the universe withholds certain resources until you are truly ready for them. This full moon is a signal that the waiting period is over. The support you need, whether financial, material, or even in the form of people who can help, begins to appear. It may come in unconventional ways, a sudden refund, a forgotten investment maturing, or even someone gifting you exactly what you need. The key is to recognize these as signs that you are being prepared for a bigger shift. When money and resources start aligning effortlessly, it is a confirmation that you are stepping into a new timeline. One of the most shocking realizations under this full moon is that something you once believed was impossible suddenly feels attainable. A goal, dream, or desire that seemed like a distant fantasy now feels within reach, as if invisible barriers have dissolved overnight. This is not about blind optimism. It is about reality shifting to match your new frequency. You may notice that opportunities that were previously blocked are now opening up, or you suddenly meet the right person who can help you achieve what once felt out of grasp. This is because the limitations were never real to begin with. They were constructs of timing, mindset, and belief. When the energy shifts, what once seemed far away is now knocking at your door. It is as if the universe is saying, "You are ready now." Another major revelation is the ability to see through the game of reality. The illusions of society, conditioning, programming, and external expectations start to unravel before your eyes. You begin to realize how much of the world operates on artificial rules designed to keep people in predictable cycles. This may lead to questioning everything, from the way success is defined to the hidden motives behind societal structures. You may feel as though you are watching a play where everyone else is acting, while you are suddenly aware of the script. This can be unsettling, but it is also freeing. When you recognize the game, you are no longer controlled by it. You stop chasing approval, you stop fearing the unknown, and you start moving based on your own inner guidance rather than external pressures. The full moon illuminates this truth, making it impossible to ignore. Perhaps the most personal shift this full moon reveals is how outdated your daily routine has become. The habits, patterns, and lifestyle choices that once felt comfortable may now feel completely misaligned. Foods you used to crave may no longer appeal to you. The way you spend your time may suddenly feel wasteful. Even the music, entertainment, or conversations you once enjoyed might now seem empty. This is not a sign of boredom. It is a sign of transformation. Your energy is evolving, and what once nourished you may no longer serve you. The urge to change your diet, wake up earlier, explore new interests, or even disconnect from social media can become overwhelming. This is because your body and mind are trying to synchronize with your next phase. The full moon is acting as a mirror, showing you exactly what needs to be adjusted so you can step into the next version of yourself. This lunar phase is peeling back the layers, exposing what has been hidden all along. Whether it is the call to move, unexpected financial shifts, once impossible dreams becoming real, the unraveling of societal illusions, or the deep need to transform daily habits, the messages are clear. The next phase is here, and the universe is showing you exactly how to step into it. What you must do to ride this energy shift smoothly. The energy shift brought by this full moon is unlike anything before, and navigating it requires conscious action. One of the most fundamental yet powerful things you must do is increase your water intake, but not just any water, high vibrational water. Spring water, structured water, or crystal-infused water carries a purer energy that helps stabilize your frequency as the shift intensifies. Water is a conductor of energy, and as the planetary vibrations rise, your body needs to stay hydrated to keep up with these changes. When your cells are properly hydrated, they can absorb and integrate new frequencies more efficiently. Many people underestimate the role of water in energetic balance, but during powerful celestial events, dehydration can lead to increased fatigue, brain fog, and emotional imbalance. Drinking high-quality water acts like a bridge between your physical body and the energetic upgrades happening all around you, ensuring that you remain steady instead of overwhelmed by the shift. Another essential step in riding this energy smoothly is exposing yourself directly to the moonlight. The full moon emits a powerful frequency that interacts with your energy field, helping to clear stagnant emotions and recalibrate your inner state. Many ancient civilizations understood the importance of moonlight exposure, using it for healing, spiritual awakening, and energetic purification. Simply standing under the moon, whether for a few minutes or longer, allows its vibrations to penetrate your being. This is especially powerful when done barefoot on the earth, as it strengthens your connection to the natural energy grid. Some people may feel tingling sensations, heightened intuition, or even spontaneous emotional releases when soaking in the moon's glow. This is because lunar energy acts as a natural reset, aligning you with the cosmic flow. Avoid artificial light during this time, as it disrupts the natural rhythm your body is trying to synchronize with. The more you align with the moon, the easier it becomes to move through this shift without resistance. One of the most underestimated yet highly effective tools during this time is speaking your future into existence. Words carry vibration, and when spoken with intention, they shape reality faster than most realize. This full moon amplifies manifestation energy, making it the perfect moment to use verbal affirmations to create the future you desire. The key is to speak in the present tense, as if what you want is already happening. Instead of saying, "I want to be more aligned," say, "I am fully aligned with my highest path." Instead of, "I hope things will improve," say, "Everything is already working out for my greatest good." The universe responds to energy, and the more certainty and conviction you put into your words, the faster reality adjusts to match them. Some may find that speaking out loud feels awkward at first, but consistency turns it into a natural practice. This is a time when the veil between thoughts and reality is thin. Use it wisely by programming your path through your own voice. A crucial yet often overlooked practice during this shift is total surrender for at least 24 hours. This means letting go of control, expectations, and resistance, allowing the universe to lead without interference. Many people feel the need to micromanage every aspect of their journey, but this full moon is teaching the importance of trust. Surrender does not mean passivity. It means stepping back and letting divine timing unfold without forcing an outcome. When you stop trying to control everything, you make space for unexpected breakthroughs. This can manifest as sudden clarity, solutions appearing out of nowhere, or synchronicities that guide you exactly where you need to be. The mind often struggles with surrender because it fears the unknown, but the most powerful transformations happen when you allow things to unfold naturally. Setting aside a full day to simply flow with whatever happens can be an eye-opening experience, revealing how much easier life becomes when you stop resisting the natural rhythm of the universe. Finally, one of the most important steps in handling this shift smoothly is removing a major distraction from your life. Distractions come in many forms: social media, toxic relationships, endless scrolling, or even certain habits that drain your energy. The full moon illuminates what is pulling you out of alignment, making it impossible to ignore what needs to go. This is not about small changes, but about identifying the one thing that consistently lowers your vibration and choosing to release it. Some may realize that a certain platform, TV show, or group of people constantly feeds negativity into their life. Others may recognize that overconsumption of news or mindless entertainment keeps them from focusing on their own path. Whatever it is, this is the time to cut ties. Energy shifts like these demand focus and clarity, and anything that scatters your energy will only make the transition harder. By consciously removing what no longer serves you, you create space for what truly aligns with your highest path. This full moon is not just another lunar phase. It is a cosmic reset point. The actions you take now determine how smoothly you transition into the next phase. Whether it is through hydrating with high vibrational water, absorbing lunar frequencies, speaking your future into existence, surrendering to the flow, or eliminating distractions, each step plays a crucial role in stabilizing your energy. The shift is happening with or without resistance, but those who consciously align with it will experience the smoothest transformation.